I managed to film myself a few times, but like, I'm not a good vlogger, guys. Light turned off. It's so amazing to see. Okay, this will be in bloopers. Welcome guys, welcome. I wanted to quickly calm down here because we went to Birmingham, got a project with Network Rail, our old client, biggest organization in rail, basically industry in UK. I had to show you how companies basically do the right thing when they let people speak, when they let people share their voices, when they let people get together, connect, discuss things and just understand each other better. This time we got to work with a very special community, a part of Network Rail, which is called Archway, and Archway had an annual conference. To make it more special, first time in 2 years they did it in person. I just wanted to share with you a few little snippets and moments from that event. How did it work? What was going on? I invite you to have a look at the beautiful event in Birmingham from Network Rail and have a look how we visualize it, how we put together, and maybe again this will inspire you to visualize the key points from your next event, and likewise open up to have really honest conversations within your team, within your group, within your community. Good morning, we're going to Archway conference. See ya. Went there in person to capture all the key moments, 3 keynote speakers, and basically the stories in a visual way, in digital format as always we do, shown on the screens in real time, during breaks, and everyone was loving it, and it's such a wonderful thing to be part of, and the feedback that we got was amazing.
This is amazing. How did you do the drawing?
People were so lovely, so amazing. It was for LGBTQ plus community. It's one of the top conferences basically I went to. Just the stories that people shared in the LGBTQ plus community in the business were just so raw, so honest, so moving. It was nuts. I was crying at moments, I was tearing up. Everyone was so feeling full and connected, and it was just a beautiful event to be part of. I have so much more understanding towards LGBTQ plus community. Hopefully this inspires you in any way to have more honest and raw conversations in whatever community you're in. Share people's voices, let them share their stories.
For that 6.5, 7 hours I was painting that ocean, I was there listening to those waves crash, smelling that ocean. I was not thinking about this turmoil of wanting to be a girl when I had nobody to talk to.
Hey guys, very quickly. We're still in the middle of the conference. Just wanted to say it's probably in my top 3, if not top conferences that I've managed and been invited to work at. The topics are so important, people are so vulnerable, people are sharing such important stories. I'm so impressed with all the community at Network Rail, LGBTQ community, and just the stories, and my mind is blown. I feel so humbled to be here, and so it's such a precious day.
Rail Industry LGBT plus conference, Find Your Voice is our theme. I'm the chair of Archway, which is our LGBT plus employee network here at Network Rail. And today has always been about allowing our colleagues to come back together, to network, and to find their voice for the future. We had Jessica Lynn do an amazing speech on being trans and the awful experience that she's had, and the great experience she's had from being trans. We've had 3 videos from our colleagues that have all talked about finding their voice. We've had Matthew Todd come and talk. He's a ex-editor of Attitude magazine, he came to talk to us about the heteronormative world we live in and what allies can do to be better for us, and what the LGBT community can do to be better for us together, and how we can be together. And then this afternoon we had a wonderful speech from Tim Dunn, who looked at rainbows on trains essentially, and why they're so important. And it's a lot more than just paint on a train, it's about representing a marginalised community. I think it's important to visualise today because there's only a finite amount of people we can get in the room, so we were oversubscribed, and I think it's really important then we can share the visuals from today and have that story going forward to say, this is what we did on this date. Everything we do as Archway is linked to educating, empowering and connecting our people, and I really hope today we've helped people, give them the skills and the tools they need to find their voice and make a change to make a more positive rail industry and indeed a better world we live in.
It's done, it's ready. The visual is up on the board. I'm like nervous and red because it was just a lot of emotions. Amazing. It's amazing to be back at live events. It's amazing to work again with people, with humans. There's nothing like it. Zoom is amazing and all that. We can achieve so many things, but there's nothing like being in person, in the same room with amazing people and listening to their stories. So I'm so inspired. I'm gonna go back now to London. I'm gonna grab a coffee before, then I'm gonna grab the next train. That's pretty much it. I feel super inspired, super energized, and I can't wait for more. I will see you hopefully very soon. Bye!